Hey, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today I got to thinking about something very interesting about Gruul. There's all kinds of crazy creatures available in the new set. And I'm talking about Thunder Junction, right? And that's just around the corner, like a week and a half or so away. And I was thinking, like, what does the future of Gruul look like? So I started thinking about what deck could we play today that you could start sliding in some of those really crazy creatures in tomorrow. So that's kind of what today's deck is going to be based around. Let's go down the list. We're going to be starting with some Bushwhack because we are going to need plenty of mana to do all the things we want to do, and it is another removal card, so that's fine. We do have some Bramble Familiar because we do want the mana early, but late. If we just get free creatures, that's always good. Glimpse the Core, again, more ramp action here, and kind of the same thing with Llanowar Loam Speaker, though it can turn lands into 3/3s. I do have an Iron Crag in here just to help with mana. I don't know if it'll stay through the final list when the set comes out, but for now it works. Of course, Brotherhood's in, so we could deal with all those early fast decks. Have a couple of Archdruid's Charm, and this again could be a removal spell, or it could actually just help us find lands that we need, or even destroy artifacts and enchantments, which is all fine and good. We do also have some Pulachranos Reborn. I don't know if this is going to remain making the cut, but I can't see why it wouldn't, as it's a big 4/5 for just 3 mana. We do have one Celestis, again, just trying to give us a little more mana. Burn down the house as a way to sweep the board while we start getting into our larger creatures in the form of Vorinclex, because this goes and gets more mana, and again, can help us find some of those creatures cheaply. I'm going to experiment with a copy of Gruff Triplets, because if we can get it off Vorinclex, it's awesome. But otherwise, it's just 3 bodies to help us out in a pinch. We do also have Kogla and Yadaro, which can do a whole host of things, destroy enchantments, fight something, or just be a big trampler and attacker. And we've got, or actually I say trampler, actually has haste. Oh, actually I guess it gets haste and trample when it comes into play. But anyway, we're moving on to Nissa Ascended Animus. We've seen this in some recent mono green lists. It's obviously still very good. We're going to have a lot of green sources, so why not? And we're going to play Titan of Industry. I don't know if this will get replaced because Titan's just really good. Same thing can be said about Tyrannix Rex, but I figured the shell of this deck with all these big monsters is probably something we can play rolling into the next set. So if it works now, it'll probably work tomorrow. So, as always, you'll be able to download this deck list if you want to check it out and have it and prepare it for the new set. But for now, let's go see if it even beats anything or how close it is to just needing a few small parts to help us out. Alright, this feels reasonable. Kind of has a few of all the parts that we want, right? We're going to play Iron Crag on 2 and then see what happens after that. Next turn, maybe play 2 mana creatures if we want to. I guess so. Can't see why not. I mean, they might just sweep the board and get rid of both of them here, but if they do, they do. Virtue. Alright, fair enough. That had potential to be worse, I guess. We can go here. We'll decline. We can do this to go get a land, particularly a forest, and still attack for 2. Alright. That's something. I mean, I guess if they don't have removal, like, why not? Only not attacking with the Bramble Familiar, so we can... Actually, I kind of messed up there, actually. I could have put the +2 on the Bramble Familiar and got more damage in. Yeah, that would have been smarter. Yeah, that was stupid. I just missed out on 2 points for no reason. That was silly. Gonna kill our Bramble Familiar? No, they are not gonna kill our Bramble Familiar. What are they doing? What is their deck? I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if I want to commit to this now. Is it just a Wandering Emperor? It's not even a Wandering Emperor. Like, what's... What is this? I am so confused. Like, what's happening right now? I don't even want to cast... Like, seriously, y'all, I don't even want to cast it. I don't even know what's happening. Alright, there's a Memory Deluge, sure. Like, I feel dumb right now. Like, I just... Like... There had to be a counter or something. Like, is this just some control pile? Because otherwise, I for real don't know what's happening. Alright, a Rafine? Sure. And nothing else? Oh, Kogla and Yudaro. That's cool. What if we just give the big boy haste and trample? Sure. I'm gonna decline because I might need that mana if this plan doesn't go the way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! I messed up. I should have put that on there. I forgot that Rafine has Hexproof 1 or whatever, Ward 1. Didn't matter anyway, though. All right, y'all let me know in the comments. What type of hand do you think the opponent kept? Because they had a removal card with the Virtue, and then they cast Memory Deluge, and then did nothing. Literally, they cast 3 spells that game. Now, don't get me wrong, it kind of worked because I played around nothing and I was seeing Ghost, but like, that's a weird one. Let's move on. I think, well, let's see. Maybe we don't have to bushwhack for anything. We'll see. Alright, I think I'm going to try it. I will get a forest. We have enough red sources already, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, looks like we'll get a Loam Speaker. I don't know what actions they have for a Loam Speaker, but let's see. Witness Protection, so it's just a 1/1 now. Okay, fair enough. And they're playing a bunch of tokens of their own. Sure. Okay, then I guess we just go get another land? And then we can kind of, like, set up a burn down the house, maybe? Curse of Hospitality. You know, this card never really seems to do anything. Creatures attacking us have trample. Whenever creature deals damage to us, that player exile top card of their body weight. Until end of that turn, that creature's controller... Alright, sure, I'll just block one of these, I guess. I mean, I do have stuff you can play. I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst thing. Alright. I mean, this is obviously the type of game they want to play, so... Sure. And those are things that... If they don't die, we just get a benefit of Nissa, so whatever. Yeah, people are playing some wild stuff here toward the late stages. Alright, you got it. They left them both on top, so they have something they're looking for. I don't know what that thing would be, but obviously they were good enough that they wanted them. Boy, what are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to attack for 1, and I think I'm just going to play the Loam Speaker. And end the turn. I mean, whatever's on top, they wanted it. But they didn't do anything. Well, that's weird. Alright, well, bring the pain, I guess. I mean, we put them in here to play them. Can't counter this opponent. Don't try. It'll be a mistake. Yeah, Curse of Hospitality, unless you're going all in on it, just never works. Sure. Just gonna attack with this, I guess. I mean, that thing would have trample anyway if they got rid of our Loam Speakers, so I probably should have just attacked with the 1/1 regardless. Either way, we're gonna try to set up Nissa here next turn, I think. Alright, well that takes all their mana. Hey, guess what? That still gets +4/+4 from Nissa. Yeah, just block it. And their hand's empty, so that should be ball game. Just play this. Actually, cancel that. Let's just be greedy here. Turn this into a thing. And then we'll do this. And then we'll give everybody bonuses. and then we'll attack for lots many. Alright, that worked out. That was a strange deck. Alright, let's keep it. I also think, like, given the choice, like, if we're going to prioritize... Oh, no. I don't know if we could beat Dinosaurs. I was just about to say, if we're going to prioritize things, we try to put lands in first, because those are the hardest thing to get rid of. Then we go Ironcrag, then we go Bramble Familiar. You know, this is a little bit of good news, bad news. Opponent didn't have any monsters that turn, but it means they probably have monsters next turn. Alright. Maybe we hit something good with our Bramble Familiar? Oh, and they had the fight rigging. I was hoping they didn't have that. Well, I think now we're going to have to tighten. Yep. We're going to have to tighten. Don't have a choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, I need all that, so... Alright. Tis what it is. We kind of just got stuck in a bad spot. Get rid of artifact and enchantment. Make a 4/4. I mean, I still don't even know if we're gonna live. I mean, like, this is still not pretty. Oh, they had another hatcher? Oh, brosif. This is terrible. I think we're just dead. Yeah, we're definitely dead. Man, opponent had just the nut draw. There's just nothing you can do there. Yeah, you got us, opponent. I'll give you the pleasure of just getting your attacks in. There you go. Man, if they had almost any other creature there. Ah, dang it. That sucked. Okay, let's try. I'm kind of just experimenting with a lot of these weird hands and just seeing, like, how they work. Because, you know, that's how we learn things. But so far, this hand is just a lot of setup and not a lot of action. Crazy, too. I'm tempted if we get a chance to just run this out there for the hard cost, but not sure if it's even worth it or not. I mean, maybe not now because we're so close, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if they make us discard it, that would be rough, but... Oh, that's a thing. Alright, pass the turn. We will take that action. I guess we just discard a mountain? This is wild. I think I'm just going to play Nissa and make a 7/7 or 8/8 or whatever. Like, I can't see a reason to do anything else. Alright. I mean, obviously the creature's gonna die, because, like, the opponent's just sitting on stuff, but we can't not do anything here. I mean, I guess there's a world where we could have left mana up, try to activate our creature land and block and force them to use a kill spell. Like, some quirky, weird situations, but not really. Oh, they're gonna exile a token to get rid of Nissa. That would be an interesting play. Ashiok. Wow. Okay. That's cool. Make a pile of duders. That makes sense. We block, they draw a card. Reasonable. Because there's no point in just letting Nissa get hit there. That's just silly. Just let him have a card. Way more worth it. Ooh, I thought I was going to activate my creature land and attack Ashiok. But now, kind of feeling a little froggy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, we could also burn down the house attack. That's kind of fun, too. All right, well, no matter what, we're going to plus up. That's going to happen. I'm just trying to decide how aggressive I want to be here, basically. I think Actually, here's what I'm going to do. Because if I just go get all these forests, and then next turn I just burn down the house plus like 3 or 4, that's probably good enough, right? With our creatures being so big, it just may not even matter at the end of the day. Alright, they get to draw a card. Okay. We will gain a life. We will draw and discard. Probably just get rid of Rockfall Vale here. I mean, I guess I could have got rid of a forest and I'd be playing with some hidden information, but this is fine. Let's see what they got. I mean, with our luck, they'll probably like Sunfall or something. But we'll see. Yep, you are welcome to draw a card, opponent. I have no problem with this. Don't know what their plan is here, but I'm going to try to set it up to where even if there's a Wandering Emperor, it won't matter. Yep, I knew there was something. I told y'all I knew there was something. There was no way. They set for too long weighing stuff or whatever. I'm like, nah, something's up. Sometimes you just know. Gonna plus. Go to attacks. Oh. Actually, really, I don't even need to send that many. I can just send like 1 and 2. Because even if the 1 gets blocked, we'll just deal the damage to Ashiok anyway. Alright. They're just letting everything through. Works for us. And we'll end the turn, I think. I mean, I can't complain. We got value out of each of our cards we played. They all did a little bit of something. But we have drawn just a lot of mana sources. Not very many threats. Alright, there's a case. I'm assuming they can sacrifice the 2-1. Or they wouldn't bother. No, they are not. I mean, if you don't, that's just it. Well, not really. These are small still. I mean, we're definitely still going to block. And if you can kill a 10-10, give your thing hexproof or something, so be it. One of those weird cards where if something's already been dealt damage, you kill it. Nope, they're not doing that either. Okay, fair enough. Take our turn. Have a Brotherhood's End. Alright, so now these are all +4. Opponent's at 18. For some reason, I still don't feel like that's going to get us there. So, I'm going to go ahead and plus this before I get a chance to forget. I'm going to go ahead and activate this creature land, because, why not? And we're going to attack. If they got a Wandering Emperor, they got a Wandering Emperor. So be it. Told ya. That's the whole reason we didn't minus Nissa there. Like, we saw the writing on the wall. Yep. Alright, but they're still taking a lot of damage here. They go to 12. I mean, we could have, like, Brotherhood's ended to kill off all the tokens and the Wandering Emperor, but then they'd get to draw. We don't want to give them that. Or tutor, I should say. I mean, I say I guess we could have also just gotten rid of the case instead, then not even care about that part. Alright, Kaya. Kaya exiles a creature, right? You -3, exile target creature or enchantment. Alright, fair enough. Then they make a 1/1 copy of whatever. Sure. I think this is where we just try to set up to overrun now. I don't think we can lose at this point, right? His opponent's at 12. Yeah, we still could. That's only going to be 15. Yeah, sure.
I have got new moves to teach you.
You attack Nissa. Yeah, I think that's still it, though. Yeah, it doesn't matter which way you go, opponent. We don't care. Like, it's all the same to us. But getting to beat this deck is actually really... Ooh, Kogla and Yadaro, just for the rub-ins. I'm going there. That's way more exciting. Let's go Kogla and Yadaro. With haste and trample. And then we're just going to minus Nissa. Everybody's going to attack for like 52 billion. And that'll do it. Alright, we'll take that. That's pretty good when you consider that the opponent drew like 4 extra cards off of that Opportunist. Still managed to fare well, had Ashiok for a few turns, got their other Planeswalkers, and somehow we didn't lose. Alright, we get to go first. Not a lot really happening here, even with the turn 2 Loam Speaker. Which is one of the reasons I'm kind of looking forward to the next set, because there are actual, like, big 4-mana 5/5s and stuff you get to play, which is kind of crazy, really, when you think about it. But, let's go ahead and turn one of these into a Deuter. And attack. Opponent says, cool. Gonna counter this? No. Or we're just gonna Brotherhoods in. That would make sense. Nope, we're not gonna do that either. Oh, temporary lockdown. That also makes sense. Alright, pass the turn. So now are we just trying to get to Tyrannix Rex? That's the question. Like, is Tyrannix Rex the thing? Maybe. I guess we could always get one of our cards to destroy the lockdown and get all that back. So that's fine too, I guess. Let's find one right now. Nope, we failed. Okay. I guess they're going to go draw up now. Because they always have that card. Of course they do. I mean, if we get a 7th land, we do get to play a Tyrannix Rex, so there is that. Alright, they have their own Celestis. Oh, but that's tapped. Gosh dang it. Alright, we're gonna play this, but I'm pretty sure it's getting countered. They don't have a counter? Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? Alright then, give us our Deuters back. I mean, I'm into it if you're into it. Now I think they're deciding how badly they need to get rid of Nissa here. The Fairy. That's an answer. Oh, they're not even untapping. They're just like, F it. We need to go search with this Teferi. Feels a little greedy, but I almost want an untapped forest here, or green source. Alright, we did get it, because this would allow us to Tyrannix Rex and still use Bramble Familiar, discarding this as it's not that good in this fight. Interestingly, I kind of want to see if we can force them to use their mana now, before we go to the attack step. Okay, so no Wandering Emperor. That was one of the things I was kind of checking there. I want to tap this for green. Just in case some weird thing deals with creatures or something. Yeah, I can't counter this. I kind of want to just attack the opponent. Maybe trying to use Bramble Familiar is too greedy here. I think I'm going to do this and this. If they have something that kills it, they have something that kills it. Alright, I would say it was worth just going after the opponent there, as far as I was concerned. I'm probably losing my board here, And Bramble Familiar would give me a little extra fight, but it's all good. Yep, no surprise that there's a Sunfall. Oh, they're just straight up doing it. Well, you love to see that. Whoa, Arena! Why would you do such things? Shame on you. Arena was gonna tap my creature lands and not even give me the option of doing anything. What the hell was that about? Destroy artifacts that cost 3 or less, because I'm kind of done with mine. And then we'll go ahead and plus this. And we'll activate this. And we'll attack. Alright, opponent's at 6. Alright, they're going to come after our creature, it looks like. Or Planeswalker, I mean. Alright, this might be where there's a Wandering Emperor. Unless they tap this. Oh, well now that doesn't tell us anything now because they had another land already. Okay, well, what are we trying to do here? Opponent's at 6, right? What if we just go for it? Know that this is going to get countered. Put the opponent to 2. Yep, that's fine. And then we make another 3/3. And now we create a situation where if they sweep the board and try to attack Nissa, we do have creature lands that are still a thing. Yep. Sounds good. But now don't they just die to our creature land here? Like, what real sorcery are you trying to do? Yeah, I think they realized that after the fact. But, we'll activate one of these. I guess if they can kill one, they can kill one. Yeah, exactly. You have to turn that into a thing. That's fine. Cool. We'll go get a forest. And then we'll make another body. Pass the turn. So now we could fight their creature land. We could use this to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, they're going to get lost. Fair. So now we might use this just to go search for another Tyrannix Rex, if possible. Alright, so you want to get rid of the things? Oh, we get rid of our token. I see. This creates a little bit of a situation, doesn't it? Alright, I think we go for it. Because the opponent spends mana here, then we just get to attack with our creature land and they die anyway. Right? Okay, they didn't have a response, so that's good. Okay, we got there. Yeah, and just so clarity, for everybody knows what I meant, like, if they would have tried to counter the Archdruid's Charm, that would have left them just 2 mana. And they have very few things for 2 mana that would have been able to deal with the Ridgeline. So then we just attack, and they would have... I don't know what they would have had. I don't think there is anything they could have dealt with there. So they were kind of in a bad situation, because it's either... I guess if they had a Wandering Emperor, that would have still been their best play. Because then they could get rid of this, go to 4, this puts them down to 2. Or, yeah, they would take 3 and go to 1. And then we see what we draw off the top. The other option is, if we would have had the ability to that turn, I was just going to search during their end step, and then just go get another Tyrannix Rex, since that can't be countered. So we had a few ways out, depending on what they had on that turn. But either way, it worked out for us. Okay, let's do it. Actually, this hand's bad. Maybe we shouldn't do it. I just realized, like, this hand's not very good, y'all. Because even if we draw land, use the glimpse, We're only going to have 4 land going in the next turn. We would need to find another search thing and draw another land to even cast the triplet. So this is not all. I mean, hey, if we keep finding land, maybe we'll get out of trouble. But as it stands, not great so far. I mean, we at least have 2 Brotherhoods in, so those might come into play and do something. Sadly, I don't even think we could use the Soken's in to make 1/1s here. It's not to our benefit. Okay, we did find our lands. That's good. Sadly, I have to use this. Because if not, that turns into a 4/4, and we don't have a way to deal with that at the moment. That would have made us real sad. But it looks like we just drew mana into a Gruff triplet, so... Sure. Triplets. Now, the good news here is, if they use Alana and Elena, then we block with something and turn other things into 6/6s, which is fantastic. Oh, gosh. That thing's a monster. Oh, of all the things. Wow. Jeez. That's not cool. Welp, weren't expecting that. Good job, opponent. I mean, I'm just allowing these to get as big as possible. They're going to get to put damn near anything into play here. Their deck's playing all... They have an Ounzrag. Of course they do. Okay, well, that's a thing that happened. Oh, I played... Oh, these would have both been tapped anyway. Well, what's our other option here? Attack for 6, then what? I mean, I guess we could attack with both. But then we're just dead, so that doesn't really work. Huh. Alright, I guess this is kind of all we can do? They're obviously not going to block there. Deal 3 to everything, so we can get rid of that. I mean, the only thing I'm kind of hoping for here is... Well, no, even if we stick a Nissa, that's not enough. Yeah, we needed an untapped land on this turn. Alright, opponent got there anyway. GG's. We're not going to overcome that. They had a great draw. Let's keep this. This seems more than reasonable. I mean, Double Glimpse the Core is, like, not exciting, but does pretty much give us the ability to do whatever we need to when we draw the stuff down the road. So that's a positive. Right now, though, we need something aggressive that we can do. Because right now, obviously, we have nothing. Deep Cavern Bat. Well, sadly, they're going to get our Brotherhoods in. Yeah, our hand was pretty weak. And sadly, our best play is to basically let them know what our hand is. So, if they have their Rafine, this is what they want. Alright, they don't. What you got? Didn't. Okay. Come on, Dak. You're something. Can't complain too much. I mean, we've hit all of our mana. That's the good news. Like, not sure what else we're going to do here. Kind of want to destroy their Rafine's tower and test to see if they actually have a swamp. Alright, good news is they don't have a good attack here. Oh, the opponent forgot about Reach. I didn't know Vorinclex had Secret Reach. I thought everybody knew he was gigantic and had Reach. This is awesome. This worked out beautifully. Yep, and the Shame Concede. Alrighty, let's keep it. This is a weird one because even if Bramble Familiar lives, I don't know what we're doing. I'm keeping hands way too easily right now. I need to be pitching some of these. Ah, boy. Alright, deck, we need to find some things fast. We may end up having to burn down the house, whatever they get with all their life gain duders. We'll see, though. If they're even doing that, this could just be like aggro humans, and they just happen to have had a Lunarch veteran. Okay. And a Warden. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to burn down the house next turn. Sucks to you, Bramble Familiar. I mean, I say that. If I could get to... The 6 mana, Kogla and Yadaro would be able to fight a Warden still safely, I think. We didn't find a search card, though. Alright. Pass the turn. Trying to think what we want to do here. Like, there's a world where we could kill their blood token. But I don't think that's all that beneficial. Now, if they just tap everything here, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The good news is we did already find some of our land. I might end up just probably needing to hold on to Kogla and Yadaro instead of getting greedy here. Like, just in case. Because we already have 5 lands, so getting the 6th is probably not that big a deal. They also are going to be pretty locked on colored mana to do certain things, too. I'm realizing that Mirix is going to go to colorless, and their other land only works for humans. So that's possibly okay for us. I was going to say, the opponent didn't know it, but if they attacked here, we couldn't even block to afford any type of weird combat trick, because we need to use Bramble Familiar next turn. Otherwise, the Warden possibly gets too big. Oh, and we get to kill a Bunnycorn? Hell yeah. We're going to get way more value on this turn than I thought. This is great. Though, had I been thinking about it, I could have killed one of those before they had a chance to do that again. But no big deal. 'Tis fine. Alright, we got a Pulachranos for a backup play. I can live with that. Deal 5 to everybody. Sweet. We are only at 15, so still got a ways to go here. And if those are the case that, like, deals damage for the number of creatures they have or whatever, that's not bad either, since we just got rid of everything. Warden sadly sucks for us. Alright. Let's just draw another land here, right? This turn we play Pulachranos. Next turn we play Kogla Yadaro. We kill off a Warden. The next turn we draw a land and we play Tyrannix Rex. See? Sometimes you just got to draw it up. Like, sometimes the deck listens, and you can get what you need. Alright, there's one card left. They're going to Surveil. They can make a Mirix token. That's a thing. Alright. Will the opponent forget that... Oh, well, I was going to say, Warden doesn't have flight yet, though. Oh, that is huge, too. That is a big deal right now. Alright. Tap it all. We'll take a point. It's worth it. We will fight a creature we don't control. Yep, gain that life, opponent. Gain that life. I'm willing to attack here. We're at 14. That's safe-ish, right? Okay. Recruiter makes 2 2/2s. Alright. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Deal 3 to everybody. Heck yeah. We're going to get in for 11. And now we're threatening lethal because we have a Tyrannix Rex. Oh, we got to find an untapped land, though. I lied. We got to find a land first. But it didn't matter. We still got there. Ooh. Okay, so that went way better than I anticipated. I think we lost twice. And one was to opponent just high rolling on us with Dinosaurs, so it's like, okay, and that's a thing that happens. The other was us getting kind of an unlucky draw, so like, cool. I mean, we overcame a couple of the big decks. You know, we beat an Esper deck, we beat one of the Jeskai Control decks, we handled the Boros Convoke tokens thing. So yeah, this is really well set up for the future. Now, one of the things I want to mention is a couple of different cards, right? We have Terror of the Peaks, which is huge for this deck because we can get to 5 mana very easily, and then we have so many big creatures to just pile on after that to do damage, right? There's the plant guy that's a 4 mana 5/5 with trample and get you food and can help you find another creature, like thing from your graveyard, right? So that's a thing. Lots of really good options coming in Thunder Junction that I think help this deck out quite a lot. But the truth is, it was already rocking and rolling even as is. So this is going to be probably a real contender if you're looking for something to build on for the next set. But if you want to play this now, between now and the next set coming out, we have 2 Bushwhack, 2 Bramble Familiar, 4 Glimpse the Core, 3 Loam Speaker, 1 Iron Crag, 3 Brotherhood's Inn, 2 Archdruid's Charm, 3 Polar Kranos Reborn, 1 Celestis, 3 Burn Down the House, 2 Vorinclex, 1 Gruff Triplets, 1 Koglan Yudaro, 3 Nissa Ascendant Animus, 2 Titan of Industry, 2 Tyrannix Rex. Also, I want to throw in that the Gruff Triplets might be a little too cute, so if you have something else you like to play there, go ahead. It's probably not going to hurt anything. 2 Mountain, 1 Zakinzan, 1 Beseiju, 6 Forest, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Carplusian Forest, 3 Restless Ridgeline, and 4 Rockfall Vale. Now, we must be on a really fun Gruul kick, because just the other day I played another Gruul deck that was super fast and finished so many games in like 2 minutes. So you may want to check that one out too, if you like playing Gruul decks. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.